was hard for me to make my bed or put drink and stuff like that. But I tell you, this girl had a great rack. It's really expensive living in Boston, especially in Allston, here where I live. And it's just, it's unbelievable. I wanted to be single, but I've got 2 roommates, and they eat my food. They never pay their rent. They never have it themselves. Yeah, my roommates are real rats. So living in Allston, I moved here from New Jersey a few years ago, and as I was thinking about Allston and the different things that go on here, one of the things that we have as a tradition is something called Allston Christmas. You know about this? When the Boston University kids move out, they take all their furniture, their appliances, pretty much everything. They just put them out in the street and decide that it's free. That got me thinking, what if instead we had Allston Hanukkah? I mean, you can still put your stuff out on the curb, right? At nighttime you can light it with candles. You can hope for a miracle to occur there. The kids can play with dreidels and over the stuff instead of free, you just put the word wholesale. So in high school, I got my driver's license one day, and the very next day, honestly, this is a true story, I got my job as driving as a delivery guy for a pizza place. And I know all the stereotypes, right? The young guys are reckless, they drive fast, they're driven by their hormones and things like that. But I can tell you honestly that I was not like that. I was not reckless. I had a wreck my first night. I was in a rush to deliver this pizza to my girlfriend at the time, and she lived on the other side of town. And I got stopped at a light. It was very frustrating. Next to me, in the car next to me, there was a couple that was really old. I mean, I was a teenager at the time. I don't know. Looking back, they're probably like 40. The light turned green, and I stomped on the gas like I Love Lucy stomping on grapes to make wine. And I was going as fast as I possibly could. It was a sign that indicated there was a negative return up ahead. But it was autumn, it was only about 65 degrees, so I figured that the sign didn't apply to me. Even though I got an A in physics in high school, I learned a lot about physics that night. Specifically that a car that's going 45 miles an hour and accelerating, the effect of drizzle on friction on an asphalt surface, and that there was no way that those things were going to work, because up ahead of me on that 90-degree turn, there was a telephone pole, and about 10 feet to the right there was a driveway. And instantly, even as a new driver, I knew I was not going to be able to make that turn. So I did what any inexperienced teenage driver high on testosterone would do. I slammed on the brakes as hard as I could. And the car started to fishtail. The front of the car, the tire hit the curb, it exploded. I pushed the wheel on that side back about 2 feet. And then when we hit the telephone pole, this was before mandatory seatbelt laws, I hit my head on the steering wheel. And the pizza, which I thought was going 0 miles an hour, turns out it was actually going 45 miles an hour in the car. But when we stopped to 0 miles an hour, the pizza just flew up against the dashboard. Officer Bob Jeske thankfully showed up on the scene when it was Scataway's finest. He gave me a ride back to the pizzeria, which was owned by 2 guys, Frank, the Italian guy, and then Mike, the Irish guy. And Mike had a rumor, was rumored to have a very big temper problem. But he asked me how I was doing. He actually wanted to take the rest of the night off. He was concerned for my safety. But he did it in the language of the old country, from Ireland. And it sounded like, to me, like yelling at the top of his voice, his face purple with rage, a vein bulging in his head. And there I was, a new driver with extra Gaelic. I'm Bob Moran. Let's go.